Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth and I am the queen of becoming Mrs. Button Queen. I wanted to do this video, well it's my 7-week update video, nearly 8 weeks. I was planning on doing like a Sunday and then updating from there with a video, but it really doesn't work out that well. It's going to try and do them weekly, and whatever day of the week it happens, that's what day it happens. I weighed myself in this week at 95.5, which is pretty cool. Last time I came to you, I gave you some really weird stats which no way did they add up, and so now I've got my actual Baratastic app in front of me that I used to track myself with. 4.8 kilos is what I lost before surgery, which I started my pre-op on the 31st of August 2020. I was operated on by Dr. Mark Dowd on the 14th of September 2020. It is today the 5th of November 2020, and I've lost 8.8 kilos since surgery. So I've lost 13.6 kilos since the beginning of my journey, which is pretty awesome. I am excited by that. It's not as much as what some people would lose, but it's 100 grams a day, almost 70.75 grams a week, and 3.4 kilos a month. And I figured if I only have another 4 good months of weight loss, then that's another 16 kilos, which means I would be close to 79, and my doctor's goal weight for me was 75. I would like to be down in the 60s, and I would like to have a healthy BMI. I will take 75 for sure. The changes in just losing that 13.2 kilos is just tremendous, and I need to go and buy new underwear because it's all too big and pulling them up almost to my neck because they're so large, and it's starting to be visible to other people. So I'm just gonna have a look at my notes and see what happened. This week has been a tough week. I had a staff lunch, and even though I had pre-talked about it, we had a death from one of our staff at our college, and the caterer's head wasn't quite in the game, and she totally forgot that I couldn't eat steak sandwiches and chips. And then it was a little frustrating because she said to me, I'm going to call this other person Mary. Mary has had weight loss surgery. She's another staff member, and she has lost a tremendous amount of weight. But she had her surgery in March, I think around March. So she is 7 months post-op and I'm 7 weeks. So it's very different what I can eat and what she can eat. And she said, well, Mary could eat it. And I looked at her and I just said, she's months past where I'm up to. Like, it's not even close. So far since my last update, as I said, a staff member who is very special and a huge part of our school unexpectedly died of I'm thinking heart attack. He was a very large man, and they haven't determined a cause of death, but that seems to be the common consensus, and I'm very happy that I've made the decision to lose the weight now before something else happens. And I've heard of another person in the mini-me group, I think it is, who has just lost a loved one too for the same thing. So yeah, TMI, if you're a man, stop listening. Finally got a period, weirdest one ever, just really light, old sort of flow, and only went for like 4 days and was like pretty much nothing. So anyway, I lost 700 grams last week, so that's my number that I just seem to lose. It's a pretty good number. It's almost a kilo. Today marks a day where I haven't thrown up for 2 days, so if I can not throw up dinner tonight, that'll be 3 days in a row that I didn't throw up. And I ate for Christina's birthday dinner. I had a sweet and sour pork, like half of a sweet and sour pork ball, and I had some tiny bit of rice and a couple of vegetables, and it was a little uncomfortable, but I didn't throw it up. Super happy about that. And I had some cheesecake, just the middle, so not the topping and not the base, just the middle part, and just a very small piece. And I didn't throw that up either. Last night I had some butter chicken that my husband made, had a very small piece of chicken again, and a very small amount of rice. And yeah, and it's my husband said to me last night, so I had another little sliver of cheesecake, and he's like, what are you doing? Why are you eating that? And I was a bit offended, and I thought, you know, you can't judge me. And then I thought, okay, well, maybe he can, because he just spent $21,000 of his money to pay for this surgery, and he wants me to do my best, and he wants me to have the best results possible for myself, so that I have the least amount of pain with the fibro, and my best chance of success at getting rid of a lot of that pain is to lose the weight. But for me, I'm sort of tired of eating just weird, like a protein shake and protein water and a slice of cheese, and you know, I can't eat pepperoni, it gives me heartburn. I can't eat pickled onions, it gives me heartburn. I can't eat eggs, which I love, and I can't eat meat, and I can't eat so much stuff. And it just was like, oh my gosh, I can eat this, but I probably shouldn't, so I won't be eating any more of that. As far as my mum goes, she has gone for her bone marrow test and her PET scan, but she doesn't get the results until next week, so I'll be updating then. This weekend I get to go see my dietitian, and my main question is going to be, how do I get in 100 grams of protein a day if I can only eat 60 to 125 grams of entire food per meal 3 times a day? She doesn't want me snacking, she just wants me to eat 3 meals a day. So I'm not sure if it's because I am not getting enough protein and that my weight loss is so slow, or whether it's just a good thing because it means it's not coming off too fast, and I've started walking with the dog at least twice a week, which is a slow beginning, but it's a beginning. And just, you know, started thinking about when I can do crunches just in my general day-to-day, and when I can do squats just to get my body toned. So losing weight slower is better. I'm in my 40s, so I probably don't have very flexible skin like some youngins. But yeah, that's my update. My husband's work is going well. They've extended his contract. We're waiting still to see if he gets into the ADF. It's just past a milestone with that, so looking forward to getting the next step over and done with. And that's me for today. So I will come at you again next week, and I look forward to updating you with my weight loss and my journey. If you haven't subscribed already, I'd love to have you along for the ride. It will keep me accountable. It will help me to know why I'm doing this, so that if I can lose weight and I can be successful, then anyone can. Sometimes I doubt that it will work for me, but I'm going to show you that it will. Please leave a comment if there's something that you want to know about, if there's a question that you have, like what you should take to hospital if you're thinking about surgery, why I chose to do surgery, and the journey that I had to that. If it's not answered in my previous videos, or even if it is, I'm happy to answer any other questions. So I'm going to say goodbye now and keep it short and sweet. I won't waste your time, and I look forward to seeing you next week.